relationship, business, finances, and many more. Live streaming into the whole continent with Ali. You are listening to Go Youth Podcast with Ali SA. Greatest topics of the world, like relationship, business, finances, and many more. Live streaming into the whole continent with Ali.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for taking your time to come and join our show tonight. This is Go Youth Podcast, one of the best podcasts ever in Africa and also in South Africa. Tonight's show will be having our special guest by the name of Blossom Mngele. It's a lady. We can all see in the background. She's very beautiful. I'm telling you. I hope this lady, each and every guy, will want to date this lady. Her name is Blossom Ngele. She's at the age of 22 and she's a modeler. She's from Bergesford at a place called Driekop. And I also heard that this young lady, she's a modeling coach, and she's into a lot of programs which are related to local. She's also like a local pigment organizer, and she has done a couple of projects. Allow me to bring the lady on the screen. Her name is Blossom Ngele. Blossom Ngele, good evening to you.
Good evening. Hi.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm well, thanks, and yourself?
Also good, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking your time to accept our invitation to come and join us on Go Youth Podcast. It's an honor to have
Thank
you.
you.
Bear in mind that the Go Youth Podcast is actually designed for youth. Whoever who might be in doing any program, especially when you are a youth, you're welcome to come and join the platform. You're welcome to share whatever that you're sharing. Blossom, please share with us a little bit. Who is Blossom? As I said, like you are from Drico, but most people are wondering that, who's this lady? Because we have never seen this lady. Like, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Um, my name is Blossom Ngele. And I'm from Trickup. I've been doing modeling for the past 5 years. I started at 18, actually. I don't think I'm actually
Yeah, yeah.
23.
Oh,
Yes.
you're 23.
And
He said 22. We have any information the student that are 22. Not a problem.
so
Not a problem.
22.
Not a problem.
Yes, I'm 23 years old. I got into modeling at 18, and it's because I was told that I would be actually a very good model, but I didn't actually believe I could be one. But I gave it a try because I had a very wonderful mentor who introduced me into modeling, and then when I joined modeling, I fell in love with it, and I wanted it to be my career from that day. And
Yeah,
I won
yeah,
my first pageant, the first one. It was mine.
yeah.
Mm, that's Blossom.
So you started to you started to be in modeling at what age and where? Because I also believe that environment is also conducive.
I studied in matric. I was actually forced to be on stage. I didn't want to be on
Wow.
stage, but I was forced to be on stage.
I
And
wonder. I wonder. How was it feeling like to be, to be forced to be on stage?
yeah, I was like one of those skinny girls, and they didn't have my personality. I had that personality where everyone just loved me. So they figured I would be a great miss. So they forced me to be on stage. And when I went on stage, I guess I killed it. And here I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, tell us a little bit. We are aware that you are also a modeling coach and a local pigment organizer. Tell us a little bit about Miss Drikop and the little what do you call it? The little Miss Christmas. Can we also start with the mystery cup first? Tell us about mystery cup. What's happening on the mystery cup? And like in detail, do you have any sponsors? Like, what is it happening? Who are the participants? Can you tell us in detail what is happening on the program of mystery cup, and when did it start, and why mystery cup, not Miss Limpopo or Miss Bagersford or Miss something?
Miss Jacob started last year. Actually, I started it because we didn't have much opportunities in our community. We don't actually get our pageants happen go in taverns, shebeens, yabo. So these little ones don't actually get an opportunity to be on stage and showcase their talent. So I figured, let me do something for my community when others
Yeah,
actually having, we do have like Miss Beggersford, Miss, you know. So I figured, no, let me bring it home, let me give the girls in my community that I spend time with a chance to actually be on stage. And they love that, and we're still rolling. And I believe that maybe by this year, next year, because the registrations for this year have closed, so I'm thinking by next year we'd actually have more. I'm willing to encourage other girls around my community to enter. It's a confidence booster.
yeah.
So
Actually,
Miss Jacob, I'm
you
just doing
yeah.
it for them.
Go through. So you are encouraged by Miss Bagersford, so to say, for you to come with mystery cup.
I would say yes. I would say that. I would say that
Now
because I
tell me, what are
mean
some of,
my
yeah, go through.
because my models actually they wanted to be on Miss Beggars but then they wanted me to give them a platform where they could start. And I believe Miss Trickup is the perfect platform to start. From Miss Trickup, you go Miss Beggarsford. From Miss Beggarsford, you go Miss Limpopo, and then
Wow.
step by step. And I'm giving them this platform to showcase their
Now,
talent.
I know for sure. I know for sure that our little sisters and our sisters, when it comes to modeling, some, they'll just judge themselves to say, now I don't have money to buy those expensive creams and everything, or to buy clothes. How was it difficult, or how was it for you when you are going to influence them to say, hey, there's a program. I think you might suit in this program. Can you please come and participate? You know about Togo Village, and sometimes it becomes difficult for people to come and take part in such program. How was it looking at the challenges that you're experiencing? And also, while we're running this program, were you having other people like in the background who were actually, assisting you like financially, mentally, supporting you to make sure that the program can flow?
Yes, I do have people. Oh, actually, when it comes to modeling, we know that things can be a bit expensive when it comes to the dresses, the makeup, and everything. And that's where my organization, Zelia's Girls and Boys, come in. I actually created it to actually make it easier for them to be in these pageants. You see, that's where
Yeah,
I actually
yeah.
get MoMA sponsors and and so on to actually sponsor Zelia's girls, and then Zelia's girls is able to pay okay for their hair, for their little dresses, and you know, and I actually and Miss Drickup actually offer the opportunity of little ones don't have to get makeup and so forth. People can actually donate shoes like the heel, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
yes, I actually started Zelia's Girls so I could actually make it easier for them to
yeah.
go to
Yeah,
this
we gotta
pageants.
come to that. We gotta come to the zealous. We gotta
Yes.
come to we gotta
And
come to the zealous.
yeah, and
Yeah, we're gonna come to the zealous. Yeah, I also wanted to ask you when it comes to the Little Miss Christmas. What is happening? Like the idea behind this idea. Like you said, Little Miss Christmas. What is happening?
yeah,
Bella, you are giving the parents a hard time now, which means now they know for sure when it's Christmas, they must offshore. What is happening here?
ah,
Tell me about this
and
one.
let
And
me
when you
tell
came with
you,
the idea, I want to know what's happening with this one.
you and by the way, the parents love Little Miss. They loved it and they want more because they didn't buy more Christmas clothes. It was just like I had a attire. I had an attire, so it was like blue jeans, white t-shirts, and just swimwear. So the kids told their parents, "We don't want Christmas clothes. We want
Wow.
blue jeans and white t-shirts." So
Wow.
it was a bit helpful to the parents. Little Miss Christmas, it's from Zelia's girls. I was
Yeah.
actually giving them an opportunity to start a project, something that we
Yeah.
could do yearly for the little ones. Now we're going by little ones. I'm going like low to my 2, 3 years, 4 years. Yeah, well, those little ones. I don't want the kids to be on Christmas Day. We used to go to the road, play around there, show each other the new clothes and so forth. But now things I'm trying to do things a bit differently with Little Miss
Yeah.
Christmas. I want them in one place where it's safe. They have playing games to play, and then we have a moment where we have our little models performing, and then yeah. It was fun, and the parents actually loved it. They were like, "We want more because we didn't spend too much." They actually had
Yeah.
time to
Yeah.
actually go to places and come back and fetch their
Oh.
kids.
That's so sweet. But
Yeah.
tell me about this one, man. Like, when I understand when you came in the program, I know for sure there were some challenges that you were experiencing there. I know for sure challenges are always there. But tell us about the day. Imagine if tomorrow it was Christmas Day, and we know for sure that we'll be having the Little Miss Christmas. Tell me what is happening on the day. On that day, what are the activities were taking place? I just want to know what is happening on that day because it's a very fascinating thing to know about, eh? The Little Miss
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yes. On the day, actually, when I started, I thought, no, it should be like about modeling. It was just me introducing the little ones to modeling. But then more ideas came after because I figured, okay, all the kids are gonna be here. The challenge was all the kids are gonna be here. And then what am I gonna do with the kids? They're not all
Ooh.
gonna be on stage. So what's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
happening with the other ones? So I figured I spoke to my mom and she figured, no man, make them some food, cook for them. And then I cooked some food, gave them food. And my friends figured, no, let's play some games. Let's play with the kids. Actually, I
yeah,
made
yeah,
my
yeah,
friends cancel their plans for Little Miss Christmas.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
we had to give them food, make sure they're playing, they're having fun. I had to go borrow a
yeah,
swimming pool from a neighbor
yeah,
so that the
yeah.
kids could. Yeah, there was a whole lot
Wow.
of borrowing, a very whole
Yeah.
lot.
You had to borrow things from the neighbors so that you can
Yes,
make things to happen.
yes,
Imagine when you have to borrow a swimming pool, you have to borrow things, plays, and everything so that you can just entertain the young ones. I understand that
yeah,
it's it's something that I can tell you that most of people they need to take account to that to make sure that they entertain the young ones. You know what I like about the Miss Christmas, Miss Little Christmas is that the parents are no longer spending money now. They no longer they just buy the small things, which is very much good. I
yeah,
like the idea behind that. To be honest with you, I like the idea behind that. I like the idea. Now, tell us about. I'm aware that you're also the founder of the Zealous Boys and Girls. Tell us a little bit about this organization. What is happening here? I like the name. Then
um,
please explain the name. Why Zealous Girls and Boys? What is this Zealous?
Celia's the fire. I wanted them to have the
Oh,
fire. Yes, they shouldn't just
okay,
love dancing, modeling. They should have fire for that. They
okay.
should have the zeal. You know, I always tell them to now, I know you can dance, but I want
Yeah,
to see the zeal. I want to see the fire in you. Because
yeah,
now I'm
yeah,
going to be going to people going, we need sponsors. Please let us perform at your event. And then
yeah.
they don't see the fire, they don't see the zeal. Then there's a very high chance that we won't be booked or anything. And they're
Oh,
kids. If you're going to be booked for at a party, then,
yeah,
I mean, we got to show some fire. So that's where the zeal comes from. No, we got the fire, we got the zeal. We can do it. Can show you. So
uh,
actually, Zilia's Girl
yeah,
started in 2019, and I started it because growing up, we didn't get too much enough opportunity to showcase our talent. Especially me, I was an athlete, I was a singer, I did a lot of things, but now I can't actually do any of those things because I feel like I didn't get the opportunity to showcase it. But then if I give these kids an opportunity to, like a platform for them to showcase those talents, then I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
there's a very high possibility that they'll get where they want to
yeah.
be with their talent.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard you saying that in the Zilla's boys and girls, you guys are singing, and there are some of
Ye-
them who are dancing. I want to understand this. Is this like a separate non-profit organization, or is it a program? Is it a program which is taken day by day? What is happening? I want to get this thing in detail. Is this like sort of a group of people, also as a movement, or what?
It's a group of actually now I don't know how I'm gonna change the name because actually
Yeah.
now it's like it's Zelia's girls. It's like a group of girls. Now those girls are hosting pageants. They are and the dancers now. I used to have dancers and
Wow.
singers. I was planning to take
Ah,
those girls really far, but no, they grow fast. They grow really quick. So the team that I have now is like the one that needs. They want to know what I do. Like they're like,
yeah,
we want to host pageants like you do, Blossom. We want to mentor other girls. We want to, you know. So
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
giving them the opportunity to in Zelia's
yeah.
girls. I'm giving them that
Yeah.
opportunity to do
So,
that.
so, 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 Blossom, I can hear that when it comes to the Zealous boys and girls, it's all about talent management, showcasing talent.
Mm.
Let me get this: you meet a lot of kids who come with different talent. I'm aware that there's pressure that is on you. How do you and your team try your level best to make sure that you manage different types of talent that the young ones are able to showcase to you guys? And when you manage the talent, how do you make sure that you showcase that special talent of a special individual? And how do you guys like have the financial muscles or a financial boost to make sure that this person at least one day they can be behind the screens?
Okay, with Zelia's girls, we do have
Yeah,
like that those two or one powerful dancer,
yeah,
one
yeah,
good singer. Actually, I what I do is I let them do the dances. They come
yeah,
up with the dance moves, they put them together and they work it out. And then they'll all see that one who can actually do it and sit down and watch.
yeah.
And then I get to teach that one who could dance very well leadership skills. I love leadership skills. Then she's able to teach the others. And then when everyone else sits down and she's the one in the middle dancing, it gives her the okay, now they depend on me. So I have to make sure that this team does good, this team works out. So what I'll do is move and let them do it and let her lead. And then
Hmm.
everything just works out because I'm not perfect when it comes to
Sure,
dancing.
sure.
I'm not
No,
so
no,
good.
no. Yeah, no, no, no. I understand. I heard that. I think it's Zealous Guys and Boys. They once took part in Miss Matrole 2021 and Miss Drikop 2021, and I was also informed that they did well. Can you share that with us? Because I know for sure. When you guys are saying they did well, I need to know what happened. Did they manage to beat other crews, and what was the atmosphere? You know.
Um, well, it wasn't easy. Well, I was honestly, I didn't have that. I didn't think they would do that well. Actually, according to how they were actually practicing in front of me, it's easy when they practicing in front of me having fun, but when they got there, I don't know if it was the crowd or what, but oh, the zeal, the fire.
Yeah,
I
the
couldn't
zeal was
believe it
prevailing within
myself.
their blood, eh?
Yeah, and it was too dark for me to actually take like a proper video. Like it's there,
Sure.
but oh my goodness. It was really good. It wasn't like a competition. It was like their
Yeah, yeah.
first performance in front
Oh
of a big
well.
crowd.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
oh, yeah, they really brought it out. They did. But sadly so, some are doing their matric now, so I'm currently
yeah.
dancing alone with the little ones.
Oh,
Not so good, but they'll get there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now for sure they'll get there. Now, very, very quickly, Blossom, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back from the break, we're just gonna talk a little bit about the Miss Remarkable SA 2022. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back.
You are listening to Go Youth Podcast with Ali SA. Greatest topics of the world like relationship, business, finances, and many more. Live streaming into the whole continent with Ali.
All right, and thank you so much. We are back from the break. I'm not alone tonight. I have a special guest here by the name of Blossom Ngele. Actually, I can say this lady, she's an activist though, and she's also making so that she's helping our little brothers and sisters from the street by keeping them busy. I like this program, and she said that she's having a program which called Miss Christmas. This program, I'm still gonna talk about it because it's gonna help our mothers to make sure that they don't spend a lot of money for Christmas. Quite interesting topic. Blossom, are you still there with me?
I'm still here.
Yeah, Blossom, tell me here. We've been told, and we see pictures, social media, it's blowing the air that Blossom Ngele will be representing Limpopo at the Miss Remarkable South Africa for the 2022, if I'm correct.
Yes, yes, very
Now,
correct.
now, tell us a little bit. How did you actually enter this competition, and what actually motivated you to take part in this, competition?
What actually motivated me to enter this competition is one of my models was part of Miss Remarkable South Africa 2021, and she did amazing. And I figured, no, man, let me represent my province one more time. Actually, on
Yeah, yeah,
stage. Let me go
yeah,
and nationally, let me go and represent my province. You
yeah,
know, yes, I usually represented Mpumalanga because I used to live there, but then I'm back home. Let
yeah,
me,
yeah.
yeah, let me do it for us.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. You need to represent Limpopo because you're back home now.
Yes.
Yeah. My producer at the back, she's saying that, please pass the message for me, saying that your pictures, Blossom, they are wow. She's saying that she can't believe that you are the one that is appearing on the pictures, saying that almost this one, she's already in South Africa. I'm like, hey. I'm like, hey, you can see the pictures are talking. Madam can see him. The pictures are talking. The pictures are tricky. Now tell me, Blossom, how can people vote for you so that you can represent the province Limpopo? How can people vote for you?
You there's an account that we use for votings. It's a Miss Remarkable uh, account. That's the one, the picture that's appearing there. We
Yeah,
use the account number and then the reference is my name. You put my name as reference.
yeah.
And the I think it's 2 rands. Yes. 2 rand to
Now,
vote.
yeah.
Five
So,
votes
so
only.
yeah. Go through.
It's only 2 rand to vote. So you can vote as many times as you can. And they were just eliminations and I survived all of them. So I'm guessing, people are
Yeah,
pushing and I'm really grateful for that. So I just don't know where I am at the moment, but I've survived all the eliminations so far. So I'm
yeah.
truly
Now,
grateful for
very
that.
quickly, one was asking a question here that we see there's an account number and the cell number which is linked to the account number if possible. They were asking that how does this thing go? Like, when you vote for 10 rand, it simply means like you're gonna vote like 5 times, correct?
Yes, it simply means that
So I
with
want
10
to get
rands,
this.
yes.
Yeah, I want to get this. What does it mean? Does it mean that you have to deposit the 10 rand to this account number with the model's reference number. Then automatically you have voted.
Yes. My name is just
Awesome.
the reference. Also
Awesome. No,
me. Yeah.
definitely understand. I definitely understand that. And I see that you're also requesting them to send the proof of payment to the 073 number 282. It's 8207 at the end after they are able to, to make their amounts. I believe, I believe that, someone from the corner listening could just make a transaction of about 10,000 rand so that we can see you, man. We can see you behind the screens. We can see you on the screens to make sure that we wish you well, Blossom,
Woo!
and we thank you so much, Blossom, for taking your
Thank
time
you
this
so much.
evening to come and join us. And man, we feel honored having you on the house tonight. And having ladies on the house is always fire. It's always zealous.
Woo!
Having ladies in
Woo!
the house always zealous, so to say. So, man, it's a good thing what you're doing. You're running a program which I can say most of our sisters, they don't see that there are things that they can do which can keep themselves busy and also keep the little one from the street. Now,
Yeah.
Blossom, what can you say to our little sisters and our sisters, those today, they believe that a man is a solution to their problems? You get my point. I don't want to go in detail, but they believe that a man is a solution to their problem. Some of them, they have talent, but they cannot showcase their talent because they believe that men are solutions to their problem. You are given time to talk to our little sisters and our sisters. What can you say, Blossom, to them?
Wow. Um, I was actually having this conversation with someone not so long ago about that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
actually a pastor. I don't know, he just came in as if
yeah,
he was warning us.
yeah,
Would see like this thing of us with these old men and believing that men are our way out of our problems.
yeah,
It's not really like that. I know in South Africa now, as young people, we want, like, it's all about unemployment. We want jobs and so forth. There's a lot of things we could do. Young people spend time on the internet, on social media, looking at how other people are living their lives. Instead, you could be sitting there watching a video on YouTube, how to make to do nails, how to do someone's hair, how to, you know, there's just a lot. YouTube has like so many things you wouldn't think are even there. You know, how to actually
yeah.
create a there's a lot of things that you could actually
Lot of
do.
things.
Yes, just
Yeah,
just decide what you want. You look for it on YouTube and you will find it. There's some things that I also learned and I'm still learning on YouTube when I'm at home. I go to work, I come back, I got data instead of going to TikTok and just, well, it does, if even TikTok has. I mean, let's not
yeah,
look at the jokes and the dancings that others are doing. We have videos where someone is showing you how to create something out of recycling. You know, you could use, it's very important. Recycling is very important. YouTube can show you everything that you could do. You can sell those things. I see these young people now are selling, I think it's Sheen or Shane.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they're
yeah,
selling clothes.
yeah.
It's an opportunity. Don't just sit there and not do anything, especially when it comes to talent. I mean, you can create like a channel on YouTube, sing. We will see you, and maybe someone who's looking for a vocalist will see you and will
Correct.
decide to take it. But then if your social media is all about drinking, going out, it's not really gonna help. And as you've seen, even my Facebook, I think it's just pictures of my modeling works. I don't have selfies. I wish to use my Facebook for that, but then it's a
Yeah,
profile. Now these modeling agencies, they ask for your Facebook account, they ask for your Instagram account. They want to see like, what is she busy with? How is her, for them to actually choose me, you understand, to be part of them. So it's important also how you handle yourself around people, how you handle yourself on social media. Even when you're looking for a job, they're going to check your Facebook, they're going to check your Instagram. How you handle yourself is very important as a young person. You can't be looking for a job and then if they don't call you, you get sad. No, don't get sad. they did check your Facebook and they saw something and they didn't like it. So they're not gonna call you. Yes.
Yeah.
Pray about
Yeah.
it. They're not gonna call you. Just
Yeah.
handle yourself right.
Look, yeah.
Try to find
Yeah.
something. Yes. I just want them to just do something. There is always something. Something is gonna give you money. Okay, sell matches. See, when you go to the Indian shop, you buy like that big box of matches. They will come buy matches from you. These guys, they smoke. They will buy matches. Just giving a little example. Something. Mathematics, they sell. Don't be ashamed. These days, we're even ashamed to actually sell tamat. And they bring so much profit onto the
For
table.
sure. I agree with you.
Yes.
I agree with you. And also, what is your message? We have our brothers who are having, a lot of problems. We see a high number of gender-based violence growing. And when you see most of the people who are dying are women, a lot of our brothers and sisters, are not able to, to sit down and talk and sort down their problems. And when you have a look, most of those women who our brothers are taking them down, very beautiful ladies, very, very beautiful ladies, whom, some of them, they're even educated. I don't know what's wrong with women or what's wrong with men. What is your comment, Blossom, in relation to the gender based violence happening in South Africa? And what are some of the factors which might be contributing to that, looking on the side of men and women? And what are your words of encouragement to our little sisters before we wrap up the
The
show?
thing, this thing, I believe it's been going on for a very long time in our country. And every time it happens, it shocks everyone. And then we keep asking ourselves, why? And it's like no one seems to get the answer or why. Even if we experience like one last week and then this week it happens, it will still shock everyone. You try to put your mind into this whole gender based violence. Why are they doing it? I think also for men, I would say it starts at a very young age. On my side, I think it starts from a very young age. There are things that little babies do, and we kind of ignore them. Do you understand? I also saw a child in town just today hitting his mom, but his mom wasn't actually reacting back. No, don't do that. She was just fine with the fact that the child was beating her up and just throwing everything on the floor. Like, she's fine. If the child grows up knowing that that is okay, then even when they get older, they'll just keep doing it. Even bullying just seems just fine to them. Beating a woman just seems okay because mom is okay with it. So it means it's fine to do so. Now it's all about no, they saw mom beat dad when they were young. It doesn't only begin there. Children can be very aggressive, but then we can stop that at a very young age. But if a child grows up angry, then it just affects another person when they get older, the woman they're gonna marry or and so forth. And then as for kids and this thing out of men can't talk. Oh, why can't you all talk though? I think why don't you guys talk? I think it's
We
how
do talk. We do talk. We do talk,
you
Blossom.
guys do talk,
We
right?
talk.
But
Guys. Like I can let me be honest with you, Blossom. We talk to
yeah,
you guys. We talk to you. I don't know what's wrong with other guys, but we talk to you. I don't know. Hit your shot.
I I heard that some men do say they talk, because I know as women, we're not also used to hearing a man cry about things. We're used to being the one crying about things. And then when men start crying about things, we think that being weak. Some women love men who are like, no, babe, I'll handle it. Everything will be fine. I got this. You understand? But now if I'm going to get a man that's going to say, I don't know. I don't feel too good. I have problems and I'm depressed, my mind, and you're thinking, man up, you know? And I think also sometimes as women we need to give support. But then growing
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
also we watch TV. TV. We don't know what's real and what's not real. We see movies where men are the ones who come to the rescue. You know,
sure,
our
sure.
Prince Charming. And then now, where are the Prince Charming? Now we are depressed, and men are also depressed, and we're thinking like, what? Are you being weak? And then now men are scared to talk. Or no, like I'm not. I don't feel like
Yeah, I also feel like Blossom. Sometimes most of us, Banna, some of them they're afraid to talk, even if they're having financial problems. Most of them they will resolve by going to the banks and taking loans, so that hey, Blossom will be like, I want to make sure I'm impressed. That's the problem with us, men. I think some of us we're still having problems. We mix, the rat on the chalet. Things don't go along together, and most of us, we think giving a woman money is that like in that offer access or you have to control the person. I think that's the problem we have. Some men they'll give you money in return they want to control you. If you don't do that, it leads to gender-based
yeah.
violence. It's a problem. I don't know what's your take on that.
I guess men still feel like, they feel like when if a woman has more money than them, they feel he can't control her. So he has to
Hey,
have more money to be able to control her. Which it does work for some women. If he's got more money, you can definitely control a woman. We just love money. You show me money and I follow you. You understand?
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
I don't know what God did. He just makes women love money and give the man the money, and then now we have to follow the man to the money.
yeah.
you know,
Your
I
yeah,
just
your last words, your last word, Blossom. Looking on the Skukune district as a whole, I'm aware that we have different towns in Skukune. We have a lot of girls in Skukune. We have a lot of guys in Skukune. We have a lot of people who are educated, people who have diplomas, masters, honors, whatsoever, but they find it difficult to get jobs. We have a lot of people who are talented within the region of Skukune who are finding it difficult to find talent agencies which can be able to assist them to move to the next level. What is your advice to those
yes.
people?
Advice to the people who are supposed to actually be offering us those jobs, or the people that
Those
don't
ones
get
who
those
are actually
opportunities.
trying but not winning.
I would have loved to talk to the other ones, but let me talk to
Please
these
go through.
ones.
Please go
Uh,
through.
I would love to just say to the rest of the Sekukune youth that, you know, right now myself, I don't actually have the power to actually create that opportunity because I need that opportunity too. But then I just, I would actually love to have like these programs happening where young people could actually create opportunities for one another, you know? Like if you get opportunity to start a business, you know, let us in. Instead now we don't do that. We don't let us in. You'd rather run the business yourself and run everything by yourself. But if you're a young person now and you have something running, you know, let us in. I'm pretty sure we could grow from that. We could help each other. The guy that I work for now, he actually teaches me everything that he can do in the workplace. Like I've learned everything that I'm doing now in the workplace from him. And every time a new person comes to work with us, he teaches them and he lets me also teach them. So now we're just teaching one another. And wherever we go, I'm pretty sure if I go to work somewhere else, I won't struggle. I would know what to do and I would have more job skills, be able to you know, also teach others and open opportunities for other people. So I just want us at least to work together as a district. I think that would be really amazing.
Thank you so much, Blossom, for taking your time this evening to come and join this small podcast called Go Youth Podcast. We're not saying youth must go back. We're saying Go Youth Podcast, which means we're encouraging youth
Go.
whatsoever that they're doing, that they must make sure that they push, We say zealous to you, zealous. you know,
Thank you so much. Thank you so
yeah.
much for this
No, thank you so
opportunity.
much, Blossom. And we can see you're running a multiple things. Couple of things that you're running there as your co-founder of Zealous Girls and Boys, running different programs. And there, we wish you well. And thank you so much for taking your time and going and join the show. This is Go Youth Podcast. Thank you so much, Blossom.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was Blossom Wingele joining us all the way from Begersford. Thank you so much, guys, for taking your time to come and join the show. This is Go Youth Podcast. You're welcome. You're welcome to, to try your little best to make sure that you can vote. The picture's on the screen. The information is there. You're welcome to make sure that you can vote for Blossom. We want to see Blossom representing Limpopo. The numbers are there. There's a bank account. There's a Capitec number. There's a cell number there. You can vote, man. As little as children, you can vote for Blossom so that Blossom can represent Limpopo. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Blossom, thank you so much for taking your time. We
Thank
are honored having
you.
you on the platform. Thank you so much, Blossom.